Yay. Hi, Kotaku. Kotaku viewers. I'm Kotaku. This is Riley McLeod, Kotaku's managing editor. I'm here with Stephen Totillo, our EIC, and we are playing Astroneer, which is an early access game for Xbox and PC.
To be accurate, Riley's playing.
I'm playing.
He's about to play. I'm just watching, because this game looks like it is made to be watched. I mean, it's made to be played, too, but
Yeah.
this game looks so good.
I know, look at that. It's pretty cool. I like the Disco Moon.
I saw this game at PAX East 1 spring ago or 2 springs ago. Maybe just 1 spring ago, so maybe not even a full year ago. I can't recall.
Yeah, very recently.
And what I got out of it was that it was somewhat procedural and open-ended, but we are in some way like building ourselves up, capabilities up. Like, what's going on in this game right
well,
now?
we have crashed on this planet. We can build a base, which we can do with resin. This is your backpack, and you have all this stuff. So if I put the resin here, bloop, 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 it expands my base, and then I need more. So basically, yeah, it's a survival game. You craft some stuff. I've run into some enemies. I've crafted some cool things. I've played maybe like 5 or 6 hours of it at home.
Okay.
What I really like is this. So in order to breathe, you have to be attached to your base, and you can also, which I could do, build some tethers. I love the noise. And then I can use those to like go a bit further.
Right. So you're always connected. And then can you just show us what happens if you run away? You're not going to die immediately, right?
No,
Does it just snap?
So it snaps off, and then this blue bar here is your oxygen, and you will eventually suffocate to death.
Oh, so you can venture away.
Yeah.
Just if you've done
you can
the
also
mental
run.
math.
There's like over here.
What's over there?
I did it before. The yellow thing is power. The blue thing, there's like oxygen that's sort of naturally occurring, and you get it with this tool. Doot, doot, doot. Such a good noise. I like how you can sort of see everything, and you can also use this tool to mine for resources. This is compound, which used to build a bunch of stuff. So what we can do, I guess, is if we go find some more resin before I suffocate.
So folks, he said this was a survival game, and that really is all it takes for Riley to probably love the game.
I am pretty into survival games.
I've never met somebody who's so into all the survival games.
They're really great.
Long Dark, you love.
Oh, so good.
Remember.
I bet that's resin over there.
Yeah. So when I saw the game, it looked fairly similar to this, although I don't remember the blue and purple color scheme. Is it randomized? Do you know? Or
yeah, all of the planets look different. So, which is cool. I've been to some kind of cool looking ones. They all share like certain similarities, I'd say, but I'm gonna run back. And I like it. It's supposed to be in early access for like a couple years, they're saying, 1 or 2 years. But there's already like a ton of stuff to do. I was telling our stream friends before over the weekend when I was playing it, I built a shuttle and I went to the moon, and then I got stuck on the moon. And I was kind of bummed, but it was also awesome. So now I can build a bunch of things, so like a printer or a research thing or a smelter or a vehicle bay.
Well, so when you started just now showing me the game here, this is where you are 5 hours into the game, or this is a fresh game?
No, this is a fresh game.
And so you just start as an astronaut or an astroneer, as
I
it
guess,
were.
Yeah, you just sort of
on
land.
a planet with a few small structures already set up.
Yeah. No, you start with just this pod, and then you build stuff like I did before off the pod. And it's actually been pretty easy to build some things. I saw a cool thing that I want to find, but then I forgot where it went.
Riley had mentioned, folks, that this is early access, and so just to give you a little bit of context, Astroneer just came out on early access on PC, Steam, and Xbox One just a week or two ago, and it's independent studio making it. They're charging $20, and you can basically, as with any early access game, be playing this incomplete version of it, and especially on Steam, offering feedback to the developers as they build it out.
There have been a couple of comparisons in the chat to No Man's Sky. Some people said No Man's Sky 2.0. Some people said No Man's Sky perfected.
Oh.
Riley, did you play a lot of No Man's Sky?
I didn't play a ton of No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I didn't play it much either.
I really
want
to go over here, but I'm going to suffocate. I'm not going to make it. Because you can go to these like cool structures and find cool stuff. But and there's a scary cave. I wonder if there's oxygen in this cave.
Are there other creatures in the game yet?
Well, as you'll soon see, unless I suffocate, which I'm very much about to do.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I might make it. No, I fell.
Death awaits us here.
I have the astounding tendency to get super lost in the caves and die. So that's probably what's going to happen right now.
So what's the consequence for death in this game?
See, this thing will kill me, but it was something I just learned. I guess I can show you how it will kill me. Oh, really? Not you? You sure?
No, that was a friend.
Nice. You can also, like, dig their stuff out. Why aren't you killing me? Cool. You can kill them, I learned, this way. Oh, there we go. So that's kind of cool. You just start back at your base. You lose your stuff, and your body hangs around. So those things will kill me. They're going to gas me, and I'm going to die. But I'm doing it anyway because I'm not making good choices.
So there's no animals, though? There's these nefarious plants, as we've established.
I haven't run across any animals yet myself, but I've run across some different sorts of scary enemies. I've also, as is my favorite thing to do, gotten incredibly lost and fallen down a lot and killed myself.
If other people can join you in the world, or no?
Yeah, I haven't done that. I will be honest that I think there's like a join someone's game button. It might be from the Steam interface itself. I haven't actually played with that at all.
But we're thinking, I mean, because No Man's Sky acted like that was going to happen, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, there's definitely multiplayer.
Okay.
I've seen evidence of it, but I haven't played with that.
And it looks like two astronauts, running around on the same place?
Yeah, they can see each other and stuff.
It's amazing.
It's cool, yeah.
What will they think of next?
I really want this.
Sci-fi game with co-op, where they can meet each other.
I can't put this
on exotic worlds.
Get out of here with this stuff. I like how everything is super, like, easy to see. I'm going to try to get back out of this cave, and I'm probably not going to make it because I have a terrible sense of direction.
You can't lay down waypoints or anything?
You can build a beacon that will let you do that. Which way did I come from? Oh my god. I tend to just get... I'm going to fall through the world. I tend to just get hopelessly lost and die in these caves.
Have you tried digging through to the other side of a planet? Is that possible?
It is possible. I have sort of tried, but I eventually end up just digging myself into, like, confusing nothingness. So now I'm totally lost because I am not smart.
And you can't warp back?
No, that's the thing.
Someone was suggesting using tethers.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been smart as, like, waypoints. That's a good idea, whoever suggested that. I'm going to fall.
But you have a finite amount of tethers that you can make based on your resources, right?
Yeah, you can sort of always make more. It's not too hard to make more. This cave is super scary. I've definitely gone the wrong way.
Yeah, we got to get the people back up to seeing the surface at some point.
I'm going to die. No.
It's a shame. We're going to lose this. You're constantly able to dig down, but are you able to do the opposite and burst yourself up?
Dig up and then, like, lift yourself up. I've tried that before, and I tend to not have very good luck with it.
Well, let's try to do some of that
so
now.
Like,
let's just climb up.
Maybe I'll make it. There's a lot of oxygen here. So now I'm out of power, which is often what happens. So if I press my alternate feature, I can, like, see, this also always happens to me.
Out of power?
I run out of power a lot. I assume probably like with No Man's Sky, I bet if you do it in, like, short bursts, it's a lot smarter.
Yeah. Are these things giving you power, though?
Yeah, these things are like power.
Oh, great.
The trouble is that my backpack is too full to use them. I'm just gonna die and not survive. I just get lost because I like to get lost.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that people want to see some success,
things,
right? Some stuff up there. You building. You teased us because you said you were going to build. You built a shuttle and you flew to the moon.
I know, I did.
I want to see some vehicle construction.
I know, right? Let me see. Maybe this is the way out. I'm going up. Maybe I'll make it. Let's find out. I've had trouble, as you can see, sort of a bit with the draw distance. Oh, I made it.
Because it's kind of foggy and everything? Yeah, like I couldn't tell that that's taking you to the surface.
Yeah, so sometimes I also get lost. Haha, I did it. I wonder if I can run back.
Gotta work on that Astroneer.
Yeah, so sometimes I get a little bit lost because I think there's a storm.
That would be key to see the stars in the distance while you're still inside the cave and know that's...
Yeah, so this is great. This is a windstorm, which, as you will see, is going to throw rocks at me. And they happen randomly, and they're awesome.
Not seeing any rocks.
I'm gonna make it. Run, Astroneer. Hooray! Let's see what happens. Maybe there aren't any rocks. I've definitely been killed by flying rocks, which is pretty great. And I'm moving slower. So let's see. We could build a printer. We could build a vehicle bay. In order to build a vehicle bay, we're gonna have to build a smelter, though.
What do you use your printer for? Like print tax forms and stuff?
Yeah. No, you can build, like, stuff. So I'm going to build a smelter because what I can do, it doesn't have any power. So this is like an oxygen tank. You can build a generator. I have copper, which is nice. You can build a beacon, so it's sort of like a waypoint. You can build a wind vane. You can build some solar panels, which is probably what I should do.
Yeah, so why does it not have power now? It used to have power?
It'll eventually power up from your base. It just takes like ages. So you can build. I mostly have been building like solar panels.
Do the solar panels work when it's dark, or is that like a whole thing where it like stores it during the day? Okay.
So they won't work, which is cool. So I am going to find some compound and some resin, and then I'm going to build, once this has power, I will build a vehicle bay, and then we can try to build a vehicle. It's like pretty easy, despite my poor showing of a moment ago, to get set up for like, you know, vehicles and stuff. Like I haven't found the crafting to be too like demanding in that way.
They're not too stingy with resources.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty easy. Caves are where the stuff that you find to do like higher level stuff, and I found them to be pretty dangerous.
Wesley says, I can definitely confirm that this is one of the most amazing betas I've ever played.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Solid beta.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like tons of stuff to do in it so far, which is cool. So to build a smelter, we need compound. I thought we needed aluminum for some reason. I already have a smelter. That's not what I'm doing. I'm building a vehicle bay, for which I need aluminum, but I have copper, don't I? Rats. I didn't think that through. What could I build? I could build a printer. Maybe I'll do that instead. Over in the distance, like we saw before, there was that like crashed pod, and you can like research the stuff that you find in it.
Yeah, is that thing over there? No, that's a cloud.
Yeah, it's a cloud. Where did it go? I saw it before. I don't know if we'll be able to make it to it, unfortunately. We might die on our way, unless we build a lot of tethers, which we could do. So let's see.
So you're liking this so far?
Yeah, I am. It's what I worry about is before. I think something that could happen with early access survival games is it can get really easy to just kind of like play yourself out of them, and so I'm hoping that like that. Besides Long Dark, because it's perfect.
Someone mentioned, they said it's like No Man's Sky got crossbred with Adventure Time, and I can kind of see that in like the icons and stuff, where it kind of looks like Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, definitely. I really like them. So this will let us research that thing. Guys, let's go try to find that thing. I bet we'll die on the way, but you know, that is sort of what I enjoy to do, because we would need so many tethers to get there. Where did it go?
But this yellow, this would
so this yellow thing gives you like power, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
And the blue would have gotten us oxygen?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go drop these so that when I die, I don't take them with me.
Smart.
I have had the thrilling, as I wrote about, of piling up body after body unintelligently and then like losing all of my stuff.
But eventually you're able to build a vehicle, and so then you're driving to go over the greater distances.
Yeah, which is like pretty cool, and that's like about as much as I've done besides building a shuttle that took me to the moon, upon which I became trapped hopelessly for all time. Which is cool. I think something that I love about survival games is that like, I wonder what this does. Sort of combined with, you know, you lose your progress, and this is cool because you keep your base and stuff. So like, in some games you have like permadeath, and this isn't quite like that.
Right. You're always gonna be able to go back and continue to pick up where you left off. In terms of building
so like
up the
that
base.
is cool.
Yeah.
Where did that thing go? Yeah, I'm having trouble with the dry distances. This mountain, we could climb this mountain. You can definitely go get yourself quite stuck in lots of things. I really want to go find that pod that we saw. Where did it go? I have found myself, besides in general, getting turned around because I tend to get turned around. Things can look a bit similar, and so sometimes I find it a bit easy to get there. It's way over there. Gosh, I'll never make it that far. I'm gonna die. But
Wait, it's the thing on the left, to the left, or the? Because there was like some.
Yeah, I really want to make it to that. Let's go.
We're not gonna make it to that. We seem to have tons of air.
We don't really, but let's see what happens.
If it's big and close, we're good. If it's small and...
Yeah, so like...
Yeah.
I bet we'll die, but who knows?
We're here. We're alive.
Yeah, but for how long, Steven?
Plenty of time.
So in there,
Plenty of
there's all
time
kinds of stuff.
Get all their stuff.
Give unto me the stuff. Oh,
Aluminum. Wait, that's what you needed,
yeah,
wasn't
that
it?
is what I needed. Perfect. Awesome. And then what I can do is, if this is the appropriate thing, it is not. You're not what I want. You are what I want. Oh. You, come with me. Come with me.
And that's what we're going to research.
Yes, but
Okay.
God willing we make it, but we may not make it.
We're totally going to make it. What are we low on? I'm looking at the blue. That's it in his backpack.
That's my
the
oxygen, but
oxygen.
it goes down pretty fast.
I'm feeling good about this.
Yeah, I do a lot of this of like, oh, I bet I could make it, I could make it, I could make it. We've got this oxygen.
And the yellow in
over
the
here.
backpack is his electricity?
Yeah, and so that goes
Power.
down.
Someone was saying that if you hold shift and click, it will pull things into your inventory pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. I'm holding shift now to run. Hooray.
Yeah, we're good.
So this is what, my research thing? No, it's not. So what I can do, this is my research thing, but it doesn't have any power. So I'm going to build some solar panels. Doot.
Chris, you're seeing from the comments here, of course, everybody, that voice you heard is the
And
voice of
then-
Highlight Reel, Chris Person, and he's reading comments. You can sense that a lot of people are already playing the game. There's a
shoot.
fair amount of
Nighttime.
activity there.
Yeah, a lot of the people who are playing the game seem to really enjoy it and dig it. If you've been playing the game and you've been enjoying it or you have criticisms of it, feel free to say so in the comments.
Oh.
Yeah, what are your criticisms of the game, Riley?
Let's see, so far.
Not enough stuff to kill? No guns?
Yeah, right. No guns and explosions. I love this scene because now that I have a solar panel, it's filling up faster. I like that there aren't enemies. What are my criticisms so far? I've had some technical problems that I think they're still sorting out, but that's like totally fine.
Right, the draw distance stuff you said doesn't help the
I'm
orientation.
curious
yourself.
to see what they add. I think something that survival games definitely struggle with is it becomes just this cycle of like acquisition to build a new thing and build a new thing, and I think it can get easy to suddenly be like, what am I doing in this cycle of consumption?
It looks kind of like a Playmobil version of The Martian.
Yeah. So now that this thing is powered, what we can do is we can research this thing that we found.
Animations in this are
Yeah,
fantastic. It's just really
so
fun to watch it all happen.
something I really love because I actually don't like crafting in survival games very much, and I like the like magic crafting. Ooh, a trade platform. I like that it like the printer will just 3D print stuff, and Subnautica does this too, and it's one of my favorite things about Subnautica because I think it's weird in something like Don't Starve where you like hammer a bit and then you have a house, and it's like, how did I turn these 3 rocks into a house?
Right.
Like, that's ridiculous. I need more resin.
You were excited though. You just got a trade platform. Trade
Yeah, so
bench?
that you
Why?
can use to trade things. You can send stuff you have out into the space and get different stuff. I haven't.
Oh,
built
so
one.
you're farming resources and then you're saying, okay, I've got 10 copper and I need 2 iron.
Yeah, and you
whatever.
can sort of like do
You can-
that. As far as I
okay.
know, you're not like. I mean, you're obviously not stuck here. I think you're like exploring more than you're like stranded or something.
Is there a scene in the beginning that gives some sort of plot?
No, not as of yet. I have resin. Am I literally like a resin short? Are you kidding me? Grr. It tells me that, so I don't know why that makes me cranky. I obviously knew that. I love how the interface is so like just out in the world. Like you can see everything you have and all that stuff. I think is really fun.
It is
I
interesting
tried to get the word.
seeing
It's
more
really
of the early access games coming to Xbox One. The Xbox One doesn't get a ton of love on our site. I like it. I have all the consoles and play them all. Based on just where the games I'm interested are. And they've had for about a year and a half an early access program, and they don't have a lot of games in it, but bit by bit they keep adding, and they've done that more than PlayStation has. And the result is that, for better or worse, because I know people have different feelings about early access, you can play a lot of these early access games, or a decent number of them, on a console if you don't have a gaming PC. So even just a couple of years ago, I don't think there would have been an option to play a game like this at its stage of development on a home console. Now you can, the same
Yeah.
way that you can play We Happy Few, which is also in early access, but you can be playing that on Xbox One. The Long Dark had been in the preview program for a long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did that game have a full finished release yet?
Not yet. It's
They're
gonna
still- yeah.
be a long time. Just gonna
So
put this there.
I bought this and downloaded it to my Xbox
Oh,
on Sunday, but I haven't watched it because
Yeah, I bet it's neat. I tried it with controller and wasn't thrilled with the controls, but that might be also just me.
you are a mouse and
I
keyboard
am a
aficionado.
diehard mouse
Yeah.
and keyboard sort of person, so
Some people were asking if it's actually coming to PlayStation 4.
not as far as I know, but that doesn't necessarily. I don't. You might know better than me, Steven.
I'm not sure either. I just recommend not to be a jerk about it, but just you guys should Google it and find out because we don't have that information
I just
on
want to know this.
hand.
Come on.
When they were showing it at PAX East, they were showing it on PC, and I don't recall what they had said at the time about other platforms. We neglected to look that up before this. So
And we're
sorry.
on PC right
We're
now.
on PC right
That's
now.
right.
I really wanted one more of those, but I suffocated. Because I'm gonna build a vehicle.
People are getting stressed out by you running out of O2.
I know. Me too. I'm so close though.
So restate here. What are our goals right now? What are we trying to do?
So right now I'm going to try to build a vehicle bay.
Okay.
I
And to
think
do that, we need.
I need more resin in order to. I need like a couple more resins in order to build the platform, and then I need whatever it costs to build a vehicle bay, which I'm pretty sure I have.
And we see you getting stuff by it being vacuumed into this big
like
weird
tool,
vacuum
yeah.
thing, and then it accumulates in the back of it until it becomes enough like
One.
micro elements to be
Thing,
one
yeah.
element, and then that goes in your backpack, and we see that in
Yeah.
like the circle and square slots on your backpack.
So now I'm gonna build. Let's build a vehicle bay. We need aluminum, which we have. Yeah, nice. Build. And then we'll build
Cool.
a truck, and then we'll drive someplace.
Nice.
It also has no power. I need to build more
I'm
solar
thinking you need
panels.
to build a power station, right?
Yeah, you can also build a generator with
'Cause this seems inefficient.
with copper, which I have. Don't I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna smelt this copper, and then I can build a generator. Trouble is that right now I have to wait. Power has definitely been a problem for me early on. I keep building solar panels, but solar panels obviously don't work in the dark. It's a bit slow.
Is that a sunrise to the left there? Or is it a
it's
moonrise? A moonrise?
This wacky disco mode, and you can fly yourself there.
That's what you do with the spaceship.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I should have brought fuel when I made a spaceship because I was so excited to make a spaceship,
Victor,
and I had a problem.
oh sorry, Victor says tip: extend a platform and add a windmill or solar panel again,
Oh,
and then extend to add a workstation.
oh, smart. I haven't been able to build a workstation. Is that a thing you can find? You can unlock like certain other things. I recognize that maybe I'm going slower than I should. And that's not terribly interesting. Let's see. What can we do while we wait without dying? Yeah, what do you use to build a windmill? A wind vane.
Can
I
you
thought that
explain the
this just
interface?
told you that it was winding.
So-
So this is my backpack. These are
Right.
the things that I could hypothetically craft currently.
So
in
to make a
crafting.
battery, we need lithium. That's what it's
Yeah.
telling us. Is it telling us how many lithium?
I think it's like just one
Okay.
thing. Tethers, which are these that I've got.
So everything is made by just one element?
Yeah, lots of things. At least like backpack things.
And then the things where you were building like a vehicle bay and all that, you were determining that by interacting with the central.
Yeah, with
doohickey
my
there?
yeah. So here we go. Now that it's sunny, this will charge. I thought the wind vane just told you if like wind was coming, but maybe it powers things. So I'm gonna
Wind
smelt
power.
this. Yeah, I really like the solar panels. I guess we just missed it, but they move. They like tilt toward the sun.
Oh yeah, that solar panel looks like it needs some
Yeah, which is like
clearance there.
which is like
You got it,
really
like, tucked
cool.
in there.
You could build like bigger ones and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
I like having to manage power. I really like oxygen as a thing you have to manage, which like Subnautica does as well, obviously. I like that you don't have to eat and stuff, but you. In addition to hating crafting, I often really hate base building. Like I think when I play survival games, I really just want to run around and explore. So I'm gonna smelt this. And I hate feeling like I can't do that. So I like that you're like very physically tethered to your base. Why do I only have one copper? Oh, it's up there. It's something that I find like it makes me interested in my base in a way that I otherwise like wouldn't be. I know. So, I was gonna build a generator, right? That's what I was gonna do with this. So let's see what this does. I gotta fill it with something. What do I gotta fill it with? There you go. You go say here. You need organic matter. Well, I've got that in
Is that all these plants?
Yeah. I've sunk it into the earth a bit here, but so cool.
So if you're beginning to pull in organic matter, but you haven't made a full one of them, and then you start pulling in something else,
I don't.
does it cancel the first one out?
It sticks around, I think, in your backpack, and so now this is going to power this, which is cool. Nice. I'm glad we built that generator, everyone. That was a good idea. I like how long everything takes to fill. I like that you can see it filling. I understand that it's probably boring to watch power bars fill on a stream, but when you're playing, it's very, very satisfying. And I like something I like about survival games is that sort of granularity. Like, as a person in the world, I actually hate the routine tasks of surviving, such as like, eating and doing your laundry and the things that everybody hates. But I like them in games. So this, we can build a shuttle, we can build a rover.
And how can we tell how much we need for those?
So over here it tells me I need 4 compound. And then I think I also have to build a seat. So there's lots of compound around. Let's do that. And then maybe that's as much as we'll torment people here. So let's see if we can get 4 compound out of this. I like how everything's sort of like bloops and...
This looks good. And so if I'm understanding you correctly, if I started playing this game, I'm not going to have to worry that I had a failed run because I'm always going to in some way be improving that base I started with.
Yeah. Maybe I'll grab this solar panel.
Unless I built badly. But you can demolish what you built and get resources back?
I haven't tried. I don't know if you can. Maybe somebody else knows. So I'm going to use a solar panel for myself, and now I can...
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Have a panel. Yeah. So that's like really helpful if you are like me and tend to run out of power all the time. I'm not sure how you... you can... If you go to like a new planet, you can build a new base, which is helpful. And I'm not quite sure what the benefits are besides just getting to see a new place, since, as I said before the last time I went to a new planet, I died. But I assume like it'll, ultimately there'll be cool stuff you can do. And it always tells you where you came from, so you can like go back and that kind of thing. So let's do this. Let's see. Build. See, I love this animation. It just magic crafts it.
Yeah.
It's like it's being made out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, I just think Subnautica does the same thing. It's one of my like favorite things. It's just this weird, no power. Uh-oh, a storm. So look at that. That is cool as hell. It is so intimidating and scary. What I should do is probably dig a hole, but let's stand in it and see what happens.
So I'm looking at the Steam early access page where they then let the developer say how the game was going to change before it comes out. So this is what they're offering. This is what is going to happen in the full version. It's not in the early access version. You're going to explore infinitely diverse worlds with unique atmospheres, biomes, and landscapes. Shape your world with a myriad of deformation tools and features.
Oh, no.
We started doing that already.
Dying.
You're going to survive against a number of reality-based hazards, Riley.
Like this. Oh, like this rock. Heck.
Unforeseen medical crises.
Unforeseen medical crises?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You get a hernia.
That would be awesome.
Well, you're carrying everything on one side.
I mean,
not
true.
very balanced. So what do you think's going to happen?
I'm going to die in this hole.
Customize everything from what your Astroneer looks like to the modules you produce and the rovers you own.
Oh, nice.
Play with friends or strangers. In an online experience that encourages communication. And you're going to unravel the mysteries of the galaxy as you search for the elusive rare items.
Ooh, so it does sound like a cooler No Man's Sky. I like No Man's Sky.
Someone said get inside your habitat to protect yourself from storms.
Yeah, that's true too. I often do that. Yeah, I'm going to give you... Take my resources. Take them. There you go. Because I think I have to build a seat in order to be able to. So something I often do because I suck at terraforming is get myself trapped in these little holes. Let me try to fill in this hole. So with alternate stuff, you can like fill in the holes that you made, and you can.
Can you make a mountain?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. I just am like slightly poor at this personally as a human. You can also like smooth it out, I guess. I think that's a big draw for people. I don't find that terribly interesting, but that's like me. So I'm gonna watch this because I want to see what I need to build a seat. I'm pretty sure it needs to be more compact. It's really satisfying to watch these bars fill. Maybe it's not satisfying for you guys.
Where
really
can we
enjoy
tell that we need to build a seat? Or how do we know that?
Let me. Oh, you know what I bet I have to do? I wonder if I have to find it or if I have to print it. I know that because I've messed it up before. I bet I need a printer to do that.
Oh, we're out of printers?
I need to build one.
The printer gets exhausted once you make something with
I
it?
didn't build one. I built a research thing and a smelting thing, but I didn't build
That thing that just made us the vehicle. Oh, that wasn't a printer. That was a vehicle, like a vehicle printer. Okay.
Let's go look for some
It
more
looked like it was 3D printing.
resin. How about? It did look like that. Yeah, I think it's easy to get moving, but the early game is a little slow the way that survival games can be. I'm not sure if it's quite dull for people to watch me run around.
What can you do for a big finish, Riley?
I really want to drive that cart, but it's gonna take a while. And now I just like run off. Where was all of that resin?
Well, we can always come back and do another Astroneer stream once you're further along.
I mean, I could suffocate. Yeah, I guess I should have downloaded my save.
Yeah, we're playing on my Steam account. Mistake.
Aw,
I hadn't played the game yet. So.
that's true. I wasn't that far along. You get a bunch of saves and stuff, and so I've already been over to this guy. Where is all that resin? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna run myself out into the wilderness and die. I really want to just run to that thing.
This is how it's gonna end.
Yes, that's how it's gonna end. I'm just
A
gonna
long, suffocating run. Unless we find something amazing, then that'll change everything.
like this thing. This thing is amazing.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Well, let's
it's cool, but
let's
it's
gas for air as we explore what it is.
It's really tall. Chipped on this rock. Oh, it's got tons of things to research.
Looks like you can plug into that thing.
I know, it does, doesn't it? I haven't been able to figure out quite
It's a
what all these
satellite.
things let you like. How is it not gonna fall and crush me? I'm gonna die. I mean, like, obviously.
No, you have all your oxygen back.
Oh wow, how did I get?
'Cause you
Oh, I
went
haven't used it
underground.
yet. No, I just haven't used the oxygen I had yet.
No, I could have sworn it was depleting.
I had an extra one.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could just carry that whole thing home. I thought I could run to this. It would have been fun if we built a car, but we're gonna need to do several things. I like how everything like tells you what it's up to. Let's see. Where have you lived? It's out. Oh, I'm out of power. I'm always out of power. I know. That is just who I am. I could just die running off into the wilderness.
Yeah, I
But
think
that's a
that'll
bit-
probably be what it'll have to be. So,
Yeah. That's a bit
folks,
sad.
this was Astroneer. We had Riley McLeod playing his best in a brand new save file, trying to build and find his way across new planets. It's a $20 early access game that you can get on Steam or Xbox One. They're going to be working on it for a couple more years before it's done. So if you want to
Yeah, you gotta play it.
be in early and maybe even influence the development, you should get it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we'll keep you posted on how it goes.
Look how pretty it is. I'm just gonna keep running. Oh, let's fall in this
All right.
cave. Ah,
Bye, everyone.
bye.